What up, what up? It's your boy Conserviz34, and today we're going to talk about the song Satellite. Believe it or not, this is a song I actually love. I think the musical composition, the acoustic percussive elements, and the light and fluffy playing by Boyd and by Leroy Moore in the original recording are beautiful. But there are some things about this song and the way it's presented to the masses on any given show that I just think are done wrong. But there are examples from 2001 of how great this song can be when you add piano being a highlight, the fiddle, if available, being there, and Dave's guitar truly reigning over the sound of all other instruments that are being played during this performance. We're going to look at a Camden 2001 version of Satellite, and we're also going to look at some examples of modern versions of Satellite and why I think some of the execution is off as far as making this a great sounding, great mixing musical masterpiece. I don't hate Satellite. I love the song. I think it's beautiful and I respect Dave's composition, the way he plays the guitar. All I think is that it could be performed and mixed and sound better any given day you see these boys in 2023 and anytime in the future. Let's take a look. So let's look at this video from Lake Hood. Shout out to the ATL. This is from 5/21/2022. I love the opening riff and the main riff of Satellite, and the problem is this is a fan shot video, so you get an experience of what you hear directly from the pit, not from the soundboard. But Dave's main part should be heard. It's such a cool, like, I know some people get sick of it over time, but I like that sound, the percussiveness of it, and just the way it kind of rains out when it's in open space. The problem is Tim Reynolds plays electric guitar part that overpowers the purpose of what Dave is trying to push out into the atmosphere. Let's listen here. And this is improved. It used to be a little more sharp and pinching. I'm playing over Dave. I'm playing over Dave. And again, Tim Reynolds is a wizard on guitar, but you should let his part breathe. I know this goes back to the recording with Lillywhite, but we don't need electric guitar right here. We don't need electric guitar right here, and that's step one of why this is not good. So in this chorus, Dave does not want to be a basic chord idiot. He's going to challenge himself and stretch his hands out. So instead of doing this, right? Winter's cold, spring erases. He's going to slide his hands down. And you're going to get this stretch right here. Let's watch the pro, not me. Watch right here. Watch this. Watch this. Stop. Look at that stretch. Let's go back a second here. Look at that stretch. Look at his hand. You're looking at it. Oh, that way. It's that way and this way. That stretch right there. That is harder to execute, and it gives him more of an acoustic percussive thing. Instead of having this full chord, full chunk bar chord, he's going to slide here. There's more strings that are kind of muted, and you get that percussiveness. And that's what I love about Dave Matthews and John Mayer, their percussiveness on the guitar. Continue. Spring races and the while the storm is chasing, everything needs replacing. Look up, look down. All right, now we're going to look at this from, shout out to Andy Mendoza with this video. Now we're going to listen to this chorus. Now, the full band should all be represented in a full band show. Doesn't mean people cannot turn down or not. Just kind of chill back. Let's listen to the chorus in 2022 of this song. Like, I understand Roy did this too, but like, let's let Dave's guitar shine. Like, the sax can have other parts, but the sax right off the bat plays, and you're not even seeing what Dave is appreciating or being able to hear what Dave is doing. And boom, we get more temp again. I just think it's a matter of turning Dave up and having everyone else just be a little softer. That's just my opinion. These are professionals. They have great sound engineer, all that stuff. I just think a couple of tweaks. All right, so the bridge of this song comes up, and this is where Dave goes to the open chords. Right? Right here, I'm okay with the soprano, the Tony Soprano sax. I think right here the trumpet mute should the trump, you got the little cover and the mute. It's a little too much piercing. Let's take a listen here. That's that trumpet that like that's just my opinion, right? Rashawn's a master trumpet player. Just we don't need it. This is satellite, fam. Like y'all, do your thing at Crush, do your thing at Warehouse and da 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 and da 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 da. But right here, I don't think we need that trumpet mute master blaster jamming over Dave. I love where Tony Soprano's sax is for Jeff Coffin. That's perfect. But I want to get some more of that feeling of just space. This band is afraid of leaving open space just because there's more members. And you can have more members and have parts of songs like this, especially Satellite, have more space. All right, so this is my favorite Satellite recording of all time. To me, again, the best recording of Satellite of all time. Set the scene. It's June 23rd, 2001. This is now called the Freedom Mortgage Pavilion, right? It was called the Tweeter Center at the waterfront in Camden. 3 shows at this venue. DMB was doing 3-night stands at venues like Camden. Hafford got some 3-night stands in this era. Deer Creek would get 3-night stands. And they were doing stadiums, ballparks, things like that. Dave this year in 2001 decides, I'm going to do these like cool improv intros. And Butch decides, hey, during the chorus, we're going to have a lot more piano featured. And what makes this Satellite great is the presence of the violin, the piano, and Dave's acoustic guitar. All 3 of those being highlighted. Everything else is just is chilled back a little bit, so those 3 things could shine. So let's take a listen. This is Live Tracks 31, June 23rd, 2001, Satellite. That intro right there is great. And overall, it's a 5-minute and 6-second song, even with that improv intro. That just gives it a little bit more flair. It gives Dave's guitar that ability to showcase how great it sounds in 2001. Right? From 1999 to present, Dave really upped his guitar game. Before that, he had some guitars that cut through the band but didn't sound as good. Let's continue. All right, so after that intro ends, we're going to get into the main part of the song. So Carter sliding through those chimes, right? In the newer versions, it's louder over Dave, but in this version, you can still hear the acoustic guitar and the fiddle playing.
Satellite in my eyes, like a diamond in the sky. How I wonder, satellite strong from the moon, and the world you balloon deep down.
In this part, Stefan has space for his bass to rain out. Even though you have a fiddle and that acoustic guitar, there's space. There's open space. This is why I think, again, it's okay if Tim Reynolds takes a little break for this song. Goes and grabs, I know he's an alien, he doesn't need any breaks, but like, it's okay not to have electric guitar here. Or even a supporting acoustic guitar that's pinching through the purpose of this song. Now, this is the chorus. What you're going to notice is Butch is going to have much more of a prominent role here. And I think that Buddy Strong should mimic or emulate this same presence on a piano.
Winter's cold, spring races, and the cool about the storm is chasing, never.
Da 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 da. That is, you can't hear Dave's guitar, but I don't care because I'm hearing this beautiful piano. This is exactly what we should get from Buddy Strong. This isn't Buddy Strong's fault, right? He's not calling the plays. Buddy is doing what they ask him to do. But this is where, hey, the creative control, hey, let's snap back and get a nice pass to Buddy Strong for this chorus, right? That's what's missing from. This is why people don't like this song. I mean, people still may go to the bathroom during this song and may not like it, but you know what? I'm sitting at my seat enjoying this musical balance. They know how to make heavy songs. They know how to make crazy dance songs. But this live, if it has this element of a beautiful piano part and everything else chills, would make the modern version better. All right, so now we're going to get to the part here where we get to this bridge. Everything is still going to be loud, but you know what? We already had a softer intro and chorus, so it's okay that the sax is higher here. And what you're going to also hear is Stefan's bass and the piano have this great low end. The bass notes from the piano and Stefan just make a beautiful, beautiful, like, just complement of what the sax is doing and the fiddle's doing. You can hear Stefan. I just wanted to stop it there. You can hear Stefan's bass in the mix. This is a heaven forbid we hear this much bass from Stefan as clear as it sounds like this in 2023. Just like it's not a crime. I love this band. Let Stefan's bass be heard. I go see Fish. Mike Gordon's bass is heard. I go to see Goose. Trevor Weeks' bass is heard in the mix. I want to hear Stefan more. In Rant.
Rest high
those that trumpet in the fiddle, they just, I'm telling you, this is not, this isn't like, it's not like this band can't do this. They did it. Yes, Leroy is gone. Yes, Tim is a part of this band. Rashawn is a part of this band. It is possible to still sound like this without take the fiddle away, but having piano be highlighted like this in a song, having the sax, soprano sax, be played, and then just letting there be space elsewhere. I'm not trying to take away Rashawn's job. Matter of fact, what he does great is there are some great jams he's orchestrated, but we don't need trumpet throughout this entire song. Just one song, just all I need. Yo, it's like Nas. All I need is one song without a trumpet. Like, this is one song where you don't need a trumpet. Like, I know, like, Love Will Lay Down, some of that stuff doesn't happen. But again, I'm just saying, I plead, and this is not, I'm not trying to knock this. I'm trying to show this is what this band can do at its greatest. Maybe you still don't like Satellite. Maybe it's just not for you. But musically, this is heaven. This is why I love this band, and this is why I get frustrated when I hear this band live and they've made vast improvements and they're growing into what they are. But when they have this and how, like, the masters they are at music, this can be done. This can be done. And this is why I say you may not like the current version of Satellite live, but a version like this would be more appreciated. Maybe not by everyone. People are going there. They want to hear the loud songs and the party songs. But by musicians like me. This is something you can appreciate. Live Tracks 31 Satellite. The 2001 Satellite with the improv intro. This is what they were doing in '01. They can still do it in 2023. And hopefully we can get the band can move towards this direction with a classic like Satellite.
Satellite.